day 2 in LA, and we are off. Business meetings in the morning, and now it's time to go have some fun. I think they're bringing this for me, this truck. This is the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. It's actually over there. We gotta walk, so let's go. We are going on Air Force One.
More than self, their country love and mercy more than life. America, America, may God thy gold refine. Success be nobleness, and every gain
The sign right here says this is a replica of the South Lawn Lake. here. Marty McFlys house right there, baby. That's Marty McFly's house. This is the street. This is the street where Doc flew the DeLorean, man.
That's actually really cool. I didn't see it.
So we are going into oh my god. Into the flux Back to the future. Back to the future. 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 To the future. 5.21 gigawatts. 5.21 gigawatts. 5.21 gigawatts.
Today I had the opportunity to spend just a few hours at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library, and I wish I would have been able to spend more hours there. I grew up and I lived in the Ronald Reagan years, and to see how they painted history during that time and to see it from now as an adult as opposed to a teenager, it's incredible. There's a few things that I took away from my visit today, and I'd like to share them with you. I'd like to share them because I think that whether you're a leader, whether you're a manager, whether you are an individual, teenager, whoever you are watching this vlog, there's 5 things that I took away that I thought were so moving to me that I wanted to share them with you. And well, here they are. First, Ronald Reagan really did have that can-do attitude. I mean, he even had like a sign on his desk, and I quoted, so let me read it. There's no limit to what a man can do or where he can go if he doesn't mind who gets the credit. And I mean, those words are so remarkable. I mean, you can change the world. You can change this country. You can change the course of history. And as long as you let down your own personal ego and stop trying to take credit for everything, you don't need credit for everything. Another thing that I learned about Ronald Reagan today that I didn't know is that he journaled every day. He documented what happened every day. And it's pretty cool because now all of these journals are all digitized, and you can go in there and you can kind of look by day and flip through the pages, or you can actually go by category and it highlights it out. But he would talk about, anything, like how he worked with Congress today, or what was good about his day, what was bad about his day. I mean, I think that the data that you could pull out there just of life lessons and lessons learned are incredible. Another thing that I really thought was, what was remarkable about Ronald Reagan is that he had a big vision, not just for America, but for the world. And if you think about like his speech, where he said, "Tear down this wall, Mr. Gorbachev," and they interviewed people that were with him, that were on his staff, and they said that after they heard this speech, they thought that he was going to land on the wrong side of history, that wall would never come down. And I think that it's powerful when you can put your ideas out there and float them and make the world different. I mean, just the fact that you can think something, speak it, and then execute to make it happen. And he was dedicated to making that happen, and it did. Another key takeaway for me was that when he spoke to America and when he spoke in his speeches, he didn't try to scare people. He was really very calming in the way that he delivered messages, and maybe part of that's because he was an actor. He was an incredible speaker, but he really did appeal to the hopes and wishes of people, Americans, and basically citizens of the world. He touched on what they wanted, and he didn't use fear in the messages that I saw. And I think too many times as leaders, we sometimes use fear over touching on the emotional desires of our audience. And I think that was a kind of a key takeaway. And the last thing that I really, really came to respect for him is not only his love of this country, but also the love that he had for his wife and family. It was remarkable to see kind of the love letters that he would send to her, the Western Unions, the telegraphs. As he was traveling, he really was in love with his wife. He really did love this country. You could see it in the way that he thought, in the way he spoke. And the guy was just a true American hero. So those are my 5 kind of lessons learned from today. I hope that you can take some of those little nuggets and put them into your life, because I think that they're really remarkable.